Hey y'all, I'm building my dad a patio table to sit next to his grill to give him some extra surface area for pans and plates. After cutting all the pieces for the sides, I started to sketch out what this would look like. Rather than making it all boxy, I wanted to inset some of the boards, so I marked out slots the panels will need to slide into for the cross pieces. I chiseled the perimeter and then I used my rabbet plane to hollow out the sections. These are going to be friction fit, so as tight as possible would be best for these, but seating them was a little bit difficult. I added a small chamfer to each of the panels to make seating them easier. After a test fit, I measured the gap on each side to make sure I could get the cross pieces parallel. I then added pocket holes to each of the cross pieces so that I can use those to attach them to the legs. To get the inset look on the cross pieces, I used a small piece of plywood under my cross piece boards when attaching the legs to keep them up off the same level. Then I glued and screwed in the bottom cross piece. After attaching the two cross pieces to the other leg, one side of the table was done. I completed a second side and then I added the back in the same fashion, just with less material. For the front, I only added a cross piece at the bottom, as a drawer will cover the top section. Now to start on the top, I laid out the tile to get the approximate size I need to cut this 3/4 plywood down to. After sizing the top, I added pocket holes to the frame to attach the top to it with, then flipped it all over and secured it from the bottom. Once attached, it was time to go ahead and tile the top. First time tiling anything really, so my dad helped me out and get the adhesive down, and then we laid out the tiles in the right pattern. After a little cleanup and checking each was mostly level, I then let that dry for a few days and started on the drawer. For this one, we were building just a basic pocket hole drawer. The 1x5 material was not the flattest, so I had to plane down a few high spots once it all got put together. And then I used my rabbet plane to cut out a rebate for the bottom to sit in. Once that was complete, the bottom test fit flush. I glued it in and added weight to let it dry. With the tabletop set, I went ahead and then added these adjustable feet to the bottom. This will help keep the wood up off the ground as well as any future leveling of this table. Now to add the drawer, I had to add a few boards on the inside to get the drawer to clear the leg. I then attached the slide to the table. With the slide now on the table, I cleaned up the drawer more and added the slide to it. Now for the face, I put that in position and marked where it needed to be. So this is done temporarily, but we'll have to come back to this in a few minutes. At this point, I went ahead and added the bottom boards to complete the underside decking. Now to finish the top, I flattened the side of the plywood and added mitered edge boards to match the height of the tiles. After completing that on all sides, you can see that the drawer doesn't fit, so I marked and cut and planed the face to the right size. This is probably one of the biggest things I've learned in the last year of doing more of these projects. If I had tackled this a year ago, I would have tried to cut this face first with measurements, but now I know just to wait and let the project unfold and take the measurements straight from the project when you need to. I taped off the tile and added 2 coats of a thick semi-translucent stain to help with the weather protection. Even though this is going to sit under a covered patio, time will tell how this pine and poplar holds up. I then grouted the top and it was done. Thanks for watching. If you like this project, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.